Hello, my name is Utkarsh Raj and I am the student of Masai Batch Chapter 36. And previously, I have done BCA from Monad University in 2023. And recently, we have created our Finance Flow app. And so, we are going to discuss more about it. So, for discussion, we have our wonderful friend named with Sachin Singh. And Sachin Singh, over to you.
Hi Utkarsh, my name is Pratap Singh. I am from Masai School, batch number F86. So, as we are going to start our project, Financial Flow, can you explain what the scope of the project and why you choose to pursue it?
Yeah, absolutely. So the scope of Finance Flow project is to create comprehensive web application that allow users to efficiently track the manage their personal finance. This includes features like a dashboard or financial data, expenses and investment tracking, and various user interface components such as a responsiveness bar and a sidebar. We choose this project because personal finance management is crucial for many people. And we wanted to develop a solution that provides an initiative and organized approach to handling finance. The use of modern web technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript allow us to create a user-friendly and interactive application.
So, sound like a great project. Can you walk me through the most challenging technical problem you encounter and how you resolve it?
Yeah, basically we face a few problems. So one of the most challenging technical problems we faced with implementing the dynamic charts on the dashboard. We needed to chart to update it in a real time as a user entered their financial data. Initially, integrating the chart library with our data models was problematic. So for this, we use different libraries and few different things, and we research various charting libraries also and choose one of them, and we then carefully refactored our data handling code to ensure that updated were accurately reflected in the charts. Testing and iterating on this solution helped us achieve the desired functions.
Okay, great problem solving. What specific technology do you use for this project? And why did you choose them?
So basically, we used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for this finance flow project. And HTML is basically for structure, and CSS for styling and responsiveness, and JavaScript for adding the interactive and handling dynamic data updates. We use these technologies because they are the fundamental building blocks of web development, and they offers flexibility to needed to create responsive and interactive applications. Additionally, these technologies and widely supported and have a strong community with mad development smoother.
Okay, do you encounter any performance issue during development? If so, how do you identify and address them?
Yeah, a lot of yes, and we encountered performance issues with the responsive of the applications because we use here multiple components. For the sidebar, there is a different components, and for the napper there is a different components. And when handling large amount of financial data, we identified these issues through performance profiling tools and user feedback. To address them, we optimized more JavaScript code, minimize unnecessary computation and implementation, lazy loading, and for certain components, we also optimized CSS to ensure that styles we did not degrade performance also.
It sound good. Can you explain a situation where you had to make a critical decision that impact the project direction?
Okay, one critical decision was choosing the right charting library for this project. So for that, we for this time we use JavaScript and different UI that makes our UI part look much better. So after evaluating various libraries, we decided to one of them balance functionally with ease of the use. The decision impacted of the project direction as it influenced how we handled data visualization and interacted with the charting libraries, so on.
Okay. How do you manage version control and collaboration in your project?
So basically, for the version control, we use GitHub for Git version, Git for version, and control and hosted our repository on GitHub. This allowed us to track changes, collaboration effectively, and manage different branches. For features and bug fixes, we followed a workflow where each team members worked on a separate branches and merged their changes after code reviews. And we also use Figma part and for our team collaboration, where we updated all the changes and all the requirements for the project.
Okay. Were there any trade-offs you had to make while working on the project? How did you prioritize them?
There were trades off related to complexity of the features. We wanted to include versus the time available for development. For example, we had to prioritize course features like dashboard and expenses tracking. Okay, so over more advanced features like complex analytics, we made these decisions based on the project goals and user needs and public requirement, also ensuring that the most critical functions were developed on a published.
Okay. Describe a piece of feedback you received on your project, how you implement it.
So basically, we learned a lot of things from this project. We learned analytics. We learned to manage the data, that user will put, and backend and sorry, not backend. JavaScript optimization will handle it. So we can say user suggested a more streamlined navigation experience in a response. We recognized the sidebar into collapsible section because during creating the sidebar and navbar also, and added tooltips to make navigation more intuitive.
Okay, so lastly but not the least, what would you do differently if you were to start this project over again?
Yeah, so it will be a great opportunity for me. So if I were to start the project over, I would place more emphasis on user research and prototyping in the early stage, while our development process and robust early user feedback could have guided our design decisions more effectively. Additionally, in incorporating more advanced features and optimizing performance from the start would have helped in creating a more published final product.
Thank you for your sharing this insight about the financial flow project. It sounds like you are doing a great job.
Yeah, so thank you. It's been a rewarding experience working on this project, and I appreciate opportunity to discuss this. Thank you so much.